Okay guys, so how many of you guys have this Tackle Warehouse backpack? Now, how many of you guys bought this Tackle Warehouse backpack because of the video that One Rod, One Reel did on it? That would be me. Okay, now how many of you guys bought this backpack, used it a few times, and then stopped using it? And I'm one of those people. And let me tell you why I stopped using this backpack. Actually, there's only a couple of reasons. One reason is the design of this backpack. In order to really get into... Oh shit, I didn't even know there was baits in here. But the zipper design where it comes straight down the center, if you wanted to open it up to, you know, get some tackle boxes, and the bag was really full, it would just pop open like that. It's happened to me several times, and all your stuff would just fall out. So I really didn't like that design. But the main reason why I stopped using this backpack is that if you're like me, you know, you kind of want to prepare for any event, at least in your mind. You want to, so you kind of stuff this bag full of every bait imaginable for every possible situation. But also, if you're like me, you only really have time to fish a couple of hours at a time. So you only really wind up using 1, 2, or 3 baits that you brought. So if you fill this backpack up full, like I've done several times, this thing will weigh, you know, 30 pounds easy, depending on what you pack into it. But like I said, you only really end up using 2 or 3 baits. So you pretty much packed all that stuff in, lugged it around for nothing. And you probably just used a Senko or like a little jerkbait or whatnot. So that was the case for me. It's not really the backpack's fault, but just the way that I fish and the very little time I have to fish, this wasn't really something I really needed. I didn't need to lug around all the tackle that this thing could hold, and it can hold a lot. So, with that being said, enter the Piscifun waterproof outdoor tackle bag / messenger bag. As you can see, this is much smaller. Hopefully the camera can pick up just how small this thing is compared to the Tackle Warehouse bag. In fact, let me see if I can put them together and show you guys the difference between the two. Now, the Tackle Warehouse bag is so big it doesn't even fit fully into the frame, and I can tell that this video is not going to just illustrate just how small this Piscifun bag is compared to the Tackle Warehouse bag, but I think you get the picture. So for a while now, I've been looking for a small tackle bag that would let me pretty much just stick it around my hip or whatnot, just to carry the essential baits that I'd be using for that day, and it wouldn't be a big strain on me. Something that I could even do some creek wading with, or, you know, trout fishing with. Now in Japan, there's a lot of backpacks like that already available, and they've been available for years because most Japanese anglers, they don't have boats. So they fish from shore, and they, you know, go from spot to spot to spot. They don't want to lug around some huge tackle bag. And I was pricing out some bags from Japan, and they're pretty expensive, particularly the ones made for trout fishing. So Piscifun, they sent me a product to review, and that product came in, and it also came in with this backpack. So I'm assuming Piscifun wanted me to do a video review on this backpack as well. And let me tell you, I was very pleasantly surprised when I opened up that bag or opened up that package and I saw this backpack in there, because something I've been wanting for a long time is a little mini tackle bag that be more suitable for my style of fishing. So let me give you the basics on this thing, let you guys take a good look at it. Now this is waterproof, and it's got something they call 1000D high density nylon. Now this comes in several colors. This is the digital camo. And let me tell you, this thing feels quality. Of course, will it hold up? You know, feeling quality versus actual quality are two different things, but like everything feels very well made. And yeah, this thing holds a lot. It's very adjustable. This main strap apparently can be adjusted up to almost 52 inches long, so that's over 4 feet. But let me let you guys take a good look at this. This thing will fit in the camera frame. I'm gonna put some pictures of the different ways you can actually configure this bag however you want to. Okay guys, so I have set this little tackle bag up for what I consider a typical day of fishing for me. So allegedly this thing has 13 different compartments, and I believe it. When I was examining the bag, I kept on finding little nooks and crannies here that you can store stuff. So of course you got the main compartment here. Let me show you what I fit into it. And when you unzip this, the bag doesn't just flop open and all your shit falls out. But let's say I'm going trout fishing or just creek fishing. I can fit a box of jig heads, a box of little crankbait / jerk baits. Apparently this is a Plano 3500 box. I have a bag of terminal tackle hooks and whatnot. A bag of little soft plastic swim baits. Of course you can put whatever soft plastic you want in there. And a little bag of jigs. And there was plenty of space in there left over for some extra line or whatnot. As you can see in here, it's got another compartment here and another compartment here that you can store way more stuff into. Okay, so there's a lot of zippers and little appendages coming off like this. Keep in mind for that. Now here's a place for your pliers or whatever, and here's a front storage compartment where you can put extra plastics or whatever. I got some JACKALL flick shakes in there, and of course this can hold a lot more. There's a couple of more compartments here. Hopefully you guys can see that. There's 1, 2. Got some extra jig heads just in case. Now this is supposed to store a water bottle. Now whatever kind of liquid container that you store is not going to be very big, but it is convenient. Say you want to get one of the bigger Red Bulls and put it in there. Now here's another storage compartment back here. And I don't think I've even gotten to it all. Here's something, I don't know what you would fit in here, but here's something neat. Here's a compartment here that's a perfect size for your cell phone. Or in my case, I would probably put extra GoPro batteries in there and extra GoPro storage, but you can pop your cell phone. I have a Galaxy, a S8, and it's perfect. Just zip that up. And yeah, there we go. So I'm ready for a couple of hours of fishing, at least in my case, the way I like to fish and the little time that I actually have to go fishing. But so yeah, the Piscifun little mini waterproof outdoor tackle bag slash messenger bag. And the great thing about this is that it comes in different colors. And this one right here, the digital camo, is only 30 bucks. I can't remember what I paid for the Tackle Warehouse backpack. I know it probably was at least 70 bucks. Now, of course, you get a lot more storage. But like I said, the couple of times that I've used that backpack, I filled it up. It got super heavy, and I only wound up using 2 or 3 things that I actually brought with me. And the rest, you know, just kind of weighed me down. So if you guys are interested in this neat little waterproof outdoor tackle bag, I'll leave a link to the Amazon store for Piscifun. You can see all the different colors they have. And like I said, they start out at only, I think, 30 bucks and go up to like a maximum of like 34 bucks for certain colors. Okay guys, hope this helps you out. And I think this is going to be a trend in the future where, you know, people who may be kayakers or just bank beaters on foot, or people who like to trek through the woods to find, you know, remote fishing spots that no one ever uses, and they don't want to lug a bunch of tackle with them to weigh them down, and then this might work for you. All right guys, thanks a lot.